Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. So guys, it's almost 2020, the year 2020, only a few more days before we see that clock count down to the new year and the new decade. And 2019 hasn't necessarily been that outstanding of a year in terms of cryptocurrency price. We did see a move up back in the midpoint of the year, back in the summer. Bitcoin went all the way up to 14,000. XRP followed, hitting about 50 cents off the hype, and now trading right back down at 19 cents. And guys, if you look at Bitcoin also not doing anything special as of right now. Bitcoin trading at 72, almost 7,300, so a little bit of a move up, but again, nothing special. In the news today, though, I saw this, and this is really important because this has been a pain point for many YouTubers. YouTube has finally responded to the crypto purge, reinstates a few videos only. So there have been a few YouTubers now who have gotten their videos back, namely box mining, crypto YouTuber box mining. But some of the big ones are still really being affected, and Chris Dunn is one of those ones. Although his appeal was approved on some of these videos, some of them were not. And as you guys know, YouTube did take down huge swaths of videos from some YouTubers, and others, kind of cherry-picked here or there. Me, for instance, they took down one video. It's been 48 hours, and I still haven't received the go-ahead from YouTube that the strike was removed, or rather the warning was removed from my site, but I'm going to probably follow up with them later today. Here's the official statement from YouTube. With the massive volume of videos on our site, sometimes we make the wrong call. When it's brought to our attention that a video has been removed mistakenly, we act quickly to reinstate it. We also offer uploaders the ability to appeal removals and will review the content. So their official statement is that it was a mistake, that they're taking down lots of cryptocurrency related items, probably because, like I said, their algorithm isn't necessarily doing the exact thing that they want it to do, so that's part of the issue there. Could there still be a conspiracy? Well, the fact of the matter is big mega corporations like YouTube can tell you anything, and essentially we have to take that for reality. Let's just hope that it's nothing nefarious. I think we should all move on with our lives. I'm going to keep you updated to see if my video gets reinstated as the days go on. Guys, I saw this from Crypto Wolf at XRP Crypto Wolf on Twitter. 18 central banks are developing sovereign digital currencies. Okay, and 14 central banks / countries are developing or launching pilot programs with third-party blockchain software providers. And guys, the list is here. Okay, so some of the banks: Bank of Tunisia, People's Bank of China. We've got Senegal, Sweden, Venezuela, Singapore, Uruguay, Cambodia, Marshall Bank. These are all national banks, or central banks, mind you. Thailand, Bahamas, Curacao and St. Martin, Turkey, Iran, the UAE, United Arab Emirates, Saudi Arabian Monetary Authority, European Central Bank, and the Caribbean Central Bank, or rather the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank. And guys, over here you can see some of them are on the Corda R3 network. Will likely settle with XRP once all that is ironed out and ready to roll. The popular platform used by central banks is R3's Corda Enterprise Ledger. So we're seeing it slowly develop over time. And as I said, as I've been saying in a lot of my videos, 2019, that transitional year, 2020, I think we're really going to start to see a boom of these projects really getting off the ground. And I think we're really going to start to see an implementation of XRP usage. Now, to that point, we know Japan has already been cryptocurrency friendly. We know Japan has also been using Ripple technology for a while now. Well, this is from Stephen Bull from the DF, at DFSun on Twitter. This is earth-shattering news. In Japan, almost every bank is starting to adopt XRP, and this from David Jevons from Rakuten. I don't know even how you pronounce that. I know they have a commercial actually on television to tell you how to pronounce it properly, but it didn't stick with me. Okay, guys, this is from December 2019, so this month, brand new. Okay, this is what he says. I'm just going to play this for you guys here.
So there's over 1,600 cryptocurrencies today that use blockchain. So all of us have probably heard about Bitcoin, some of us about Ethereum. In Japan, almost every bank is starting to work with something called XRP, or you may know it as Ripple, and there's many others.
Wow. Just a short clip there, 21 seconds, but you heard it from him. And by the way, I just was reading this tweet down here. Stephen Bull from the says there is a rectification. He is not the CEO of Rakuten. He is the CEO of CipherTrace. So David Jevons, CEO of CipherTrace, but says almost every bank in Japan is using XRP. The big companies know about it. They're hearing about it. They've been hearing about it for years, but it took them a while to start to adopt. And, like I've said in the past, Japan, one of the first countries on the forefront of that adoption, had faith, had trust in Ripple, the company, from the beginning, and started using and adopting XRP right away. And look how far ahead they are now. Look at their, their cryptocurrency rules, further ahead than those in North America and Europe. We're still working on it, but I think we're going to take their lead, and I think we are going to see more XRP adoption, again, like I said, in 2020. And speaking to that effect, Brad Garlinghouse even did mention this. This from Ant159694954 on Twitter. I'm almost going to be able to memorize this number. I've said it so much over the last several months. So Ripple spent a year to convince MoneyGram about XRP. So he said this in his one of the Ripple Drop episodes. Brad Garlinghouse made the disclosure in episode 17 of the Ripple Drop, and he was being interviewed by Reinhard Kate. And the fact of the matter is that it took his team, it took Ripple almost a year to get MoneyGram convinced about its digital cryptocurrency XRP. 12 months. Okay, guys, now you got to think to yourself, 12 months for the company that finally said, yeah, sure, let's partner up, let's do this. Now MoneyGram is their number one supporter, or one of their top supporters, let's say in the top 5 or so of the major companies that use XRP. So if it took MoneyGram a year to really get involved, is this going to be the snowball effect? Is this going to be the domino? Once we see those cryptocurrency regulations, is that going to push other companies further across the starting line so that they can catch up with what MoneyGram has already now been doing for a few months now? Remember that podcast? I forget who it was, but he said, with cryptocurrency technology, nobody wants to be first, but everybody will be clamoring to be next in line, to be second, to adopt the technology to move their company into the next decade. Brad was also asked by Reinhard Kate about the surprising 2019 moment. What was the most surprising moment? He said the way Facebook announced the Libra white paper. He said Facebook had the opportunity of doing it better, but muddled everything up, resulting in condemnations. He was also surprised that US President Donald Trump made some comments about cryptocurrency in 2019. So I guess Brad was not expecting that, or at least that's what he's telling us. He also reiterates his point about the fact that, the industry will not need all these cryptocurrencies down the road, and many of them will just disappear over time. As we know, even today, they don't have the liquidity on these exchanges. They don't have the trading volume. They don't have any real world utility. These cryptocurrencies are eventually going to die out. So for those of you guys invested in any cryptocurrencies that are, I'd say lower than maybe 20 on the list, beware. Just beware, okay? Not financial advice, but beware. Make sure that you're investing in something that will have longevity, because realistically, even if we do see another spec run, anything could happen in the meantime. Your cryptocurrency could be delisted. You might not be able to trade it with anyone. So just beware. And so guys, are you happy that XRP has hit? This is Bitcoin, by the way. Let me put up XRP. Are you guys happy that XRP has finally hit 19 cents, or are you really upset? This is the lowest you've probably seen it, because a lot of you guys have likely gotten to the cryptocurrency space after 2017. We haven't seen an XRP this low in a while. Or are you guys saying that this is an opportunity to buy? Are you guys using all your Christmas money to put into that digital asset XRP? Maybe you fall somewhere in between. I'm feeling though like, despite these price moves down a lot less, I'm feeling a lot less hate in the crypto space. I feel like people are realizing that this is normal, that this is par for the course. I think a lot of you guys are maturing, especially if you only got into this recently and you weren't sure what to expect from the cryptocurrency market. Some of you guys are realizing, aha, price doesn't just go up, it sometimes goes down, and I've got to be mature about this. I've got to hodl, because down the road, my investment will increase and I will make money from my investment. Well, guys, let's remember, and I saw this from Dallas 559000503 on Twitter, okay? Gonna read you his tweet here. This is what Dallas says. Does this sound like someone who has no idea what's going on in the market? Or do you think they don't care about the XRP price? Okay, put that in your head for a second. If Ripple didn't care about the price of XRP, if they didn't care if it was low or high, would David Schwartz come out and say this? This is the biggest and longest shakeout I've ever seen and been involved with. So thanks so much, Dallas, for posting this. And this is the tweet from David Schwartz. Now, guys, this tweet is not new. This tweet is from the bull run of 2017, but listen to what he says. CoinMarketCap's decision to exclude Korean prices from the displayed XRP price made the price appear to drop, likely triggering some panic selling. Look closely at the data and don't be misled. Again, this from January 8th, 2018, so it's an old tweet, but it's important. It's very significant because it has to do with Ripple's perception of your perception of XRP and how they want you to perceive XRP. He's saying just this: CoinMarketCap, and for those of you guys who don't remember this, back during the bull run, CoinMarketCap decided to exclude Korean exchanges, and this is why so many people don't like CoinMarketCap. They decided to exclude Korean exchanges from the price, which made it look like the XRP price was dropping. Then he's saying this is triggering panic selling. Look closely at the data. Don't be misled. If Ripple really didn't care about the price, would David Schwartz even come out and tweet this? Would it even matter? Would it concern them? If they didn't care if the price was at 19 cents or $25, they wouldn't even bother. But he did say it. XRP is an investment. David Schwartz holds XRP, Brad Garlinghouse, Chris Larson, all those guys hold XRP. They've also made the choice to have an opt-in program at Ripple so that their employees can hold XRP. Guys, this digital asset has the potential to make us all filthy rich down the road. We just have to be patient and hold. Well, anyways, that's just my opinion, but I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.